Hi, I'm Scott Foster of Wellco and the Troy Chamber Board. One of the Troy Chamber's distinct advantages is opportunities to get connected with top business leaders, including members of their board. Peter Arvant is attorney, shareholder for Reagan, and also the Troy Chamber Board's vice chair. Continue on to learn more about Peter, including top business mistakes, tips, strategies to get even more from your Troy Chamber membership, and never before seen photos of Peter and the Troy Chamber staff. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Peter Arvant. I'm an attorney and partner at Reagan PC. We are a business law firm in Troy, and we have the distinction of being what we believe to be the oldest continuously running law firm in the city of Troy since 1973. Sometimes I think that that is a distinction worth noting because it's not just the law firm, but it's the people. And so many of the attorneys here, the staff members here, support staff have been here from the beginning. And it's that kind of wealth of knowledge and experience that I think really makes Reagan a great place to come for the business person to get advice on how to protect their business, how to better run their business, and how to navigate potential disputes that every business everywhere will find themselves in. What I do in particular is I tend to do more litigation. I tend to be the one that people come to after there's already been a problem. And I try to come up with solutions. And a lot of litigators will say we have to go to court, but I think that what I enjoy coming up with are solutions that can keep my client away from court. And that's a little bit counterintuitive for a litigator to give advice on a client to a client on how to stay away from court. But I think that that's really our stock in trade, is that I'm a business owner. I'm a business person too. I'm a part of this company that happens to be a law firm. And we spend our days trying to help other companies, and we spend our days trying to help other business people come up with solutions that get you back to work and get you back to your main business, as opposed to sitting in an attorney's office trying to extricate yourself from a problem. So that's what I think Reagan does best, is really business counseling. I think that we've got an incredible amount of experience on how to help navigate problems, and most importantly, help avoid them before they come up.
Peter, what do you like to do when you're not working?
I like to watch Michigan football, and aside from that being a complete mania of mine, the one thing that I enjoy also is I'm a huge fan of music. My favorite job that I ever had was probably when I was around 20 years old. I worked for 2 years at a record store, an independent small record store in the Detroit area, and had the most fun and listened to more music, and really formed a lot of my interests and tastes from that time on going forward. So I tend to share a lot of those things. I share my mania for Michigan football, and I share my passion for music with my kids. I've got a 9-year-old daughter, Anna, a 7-year-old son, William. He will kill me for that slip of the tongue. And my wife, Cindy, who's been my wife for coming on 15 years now. We met in law school. She's also an attorney. But my kids, who are great lovers of music, and my son, at least, who's a great lover of Michigan football. I've lost my daughter to Michigan State. My wife, who went to Michigan State, has taken my daughter as her own, and she is the Michigan State fan of the 2 children. So we try to not have too much stress in our house when it's Michigan State week between the kids and the mom and dad. But that's my family in a nutshell. And what were we back to on the question on what do I like to do? I guess it would be spending time with my kids and trying to stay out of trouble with my wife. So I try to do the laundry often. I do the dishes whenever possible. We have a cook doesn't clean rule in our house that I try to adhere to on most nights, but it is not beyond reason, or it's not unusual that there are days when I have to stay late at work to get some work done, where I just unfortunately miss out on cleaning the dishes. So on those nights, I really apologize to my wife and try to be